Welcome back to On the Volley, or as we like to be known, OTV. My name's Matt. I'm just going to do a quick roundup of what's going on in the Champions League this week. It's a few hours before kick-off, so better get this done reasonably quickly, I guess. It all kicks off tonight with Young Boys versus Manchester United. Expect obviously Cristiano Ronaldo's playing that game. United are going well this season at the moment. I don't think Young Boys going to offer them much opposition. It's a reasonably easy opening for United, that one. Sevilla versus Salzburg also kicks off. I think that might be a good game actually. These two teams quite equally matched. Probably end up watching that one actually rather than the Young Boys game. So that's also 18:45 kickoff here in Rome, 17:45 in the UK. So I'm just going to go through a few of the other fixtures that are standout fixtures this week for me. Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. This is more about where Barcelona are now as a club. Obviously, life after Messi. There's going to be a lot of questions asked about that, how competitive Barcelona can be without Messi in the team. They've also had to let Griezmann go as well, another victim of their overspending on wages. Coming up against this very strong Bayern Munich team, they've been going from strength to strength. Obviously winners a couple of years ago. To be honest, I think that's really going to be quite a one-sided game. I really fancy Bayern Munich to walk away from that one quite easily. So moving on from there, other standout fixtures. Obviously the English teams, Chelsea versus Zenit St. Petersburg. Again, reasonably easy opening that for Chelsea at home. Zenit St. Petersburg, half decent team. We often see them in the Champions League, but never really progress much further than the group stage. So yeah, should be reasonably comfortable with that for Chelsea, who again are also going very strong at the moment. And obviously current holders of the trophy. So moving on to City versus Leipzig. That's a tough game for City. Leipzig finished second in the Bundesliga last season. They're a team that's got a good, strong, young team that can cause anyone trouble on the day. So yeah, tough opener for City. Doesn't get any easier. They've got Paris Saint-Germain in Paris in next week as well. So that's a real tough start for City in the Champions League campaign. Liverpool versus Milan. Wow, that's a tasty fixture. Milan may not have finished as champions in Serie A last season, but they have built a decent squad, and they're going to cause some problems in this Champions League. I have it on reliable information from a friend of mine who said Milan's game against Lazio was a lesson in football, basically. So let's see how they get on. Liverpool obviously again another team finding their form again after last season's injury problems. They're looking very good in the Premier League so far. I still fancy Liverpool there, at Anfield on European night. It's a tough place to go, but yeah, it's a good game for that. I think that'll be a real cracker. So two cracking games tomorrow night. The two English teams tonight, probably a little less competitive, shall we say. So if you're looking around for other fixtures, Lille are playing Wolfsburg, the French champions there, playing Wolfsburg. Obviously had some pedigree in the Champions League before, and that could be a good game. The one that stood out for me tonight is Villarreal versus Atalanta, and these two teams teams that punch above their weight basically, and it's great to see them in the Champions League again. And I think that'll be a very good game. I think that'll be a very, very good game. Yeah, so if you are looking around for a game tonight to watch, definitely recommend Villarreal versus Atalanta. Malmo versus Juve, another game to sort of like see where Juve are. They've not had a great start in Serie A this season. Malmo, you wouldn't expect them to be that competitive in that game. If they are, I think it'll probably tell us about where Juve are, life after Cristiano Ronaldo. But also they didn't win Serie A last year. That was Inter who won that, and they've not been producing the goods this year either. I think they're winless actually in Serie A. So yeah, and going on to the last fixture I've got on my list here, really, is Inter versus Real Madrid, which is the Serie A champions, against Real Madrid, who again, a little bit of a restructuring been going on at that club. We could do with finding out where they are in the Champions League before we make any judgments on how they're going to do, and that's a tough opener at Inter. It's a really tough opener to start against Inter away, who aren't going as well this year as they did last, but are, as I said, the Serie A champions. So that's all from what I've got to say on the Champions League this week. I hope you enjoy the games. From me, Matt, I'm out.